Hello there, Teddy here, your friendly guide to all things tech. Today we're going to unravel the mysteries of SQL Server Management Studio, focusing particularly on the intriguing System_Health Extended Event session. This powerful tool is a game changer, providing valuable insights into the health and performance of your SQL Server instance. It's a must-know for database administrators and developers alike. So let's dive into the world of SQL Server Management Studio, shall we? Before we start with the coding, it's essential to understand what we're dealing with. Today we're diving into the world of Microsoft SQL Server and its built-in feature known as the System_Health Extended Event session. This powerful tool captures a wealth of data related to the health and performance of the SQL Server instance. Imagine SQL Server as a bustling city with the System_Health Extended Event session acting as its vigilant watchdog. Its primary role is to diagnose and troubleshoot performance issues and other problems within our SQL Server city. It's like having a trusty sidekick for database administrators and developers. This session is a default feature in SQL Server, always ready to spring into action the moment you install SQL Server. It's like your ever-ready, always-on superhero. The System_Health session has a keen eye for detail, capturing a wide range of events including deadlocks, error messages, long-running queries, wait statistics, and more. It paints a comprehensive picture of the SQL Server instance's activity and potential issues. The events captured are stored in a ring buffer target by default, an in-memory buffer. But, like a superhero with an array of gadgets, you can configure the session to store events in other targets, such as event files or event tracing for Windows. The data collected by the System_Health session is stored for a limited time in the ring buffer or the chosen target. You can then sift through this data to gain insights into SQL Server's behavior. While you can't modify the events captured by the System_Health session directly, you can create your custom extended event sessions to capture specific events or additional data tailored to your monitoring needs. It's like designing your superhero suit to suit your specific requirements. Now that we have a basic understanding of SQL Server and its features, it's time to get our hands dirty with some coding. Alright, it's time to roll up our sleeves and dive into the coding part. Isn't it fascinating how the language of computers can translate into such powerful operations? Let's get started. Firstly, we'll open SQL Server Management Studio. This platform is where we'll be writing our code. It's like the canvas for our masterpiece, the stage for our performance, the playground for our game. Exciting, isn't it? Now let's create a new query. Click on the New Query button. This opens up a blank space where we'll be writing our code. It's time to breathe life into this blank canvas. We'll start with a simple select statement. This command allows us to fetch data from a database. You can think of it like a command to select, or choose certain pieces of information from a vast library. Our select statement will look something like this. Select column_name from table_name. Here, our column_name represents the specific column or columns we want to fetch, and table_name is the name of the table where this data resides. Let's say we want to fetch the employee name and employee ID from a table called employees. Our code would look like this. Select employee name, employee ID from employees. It's like telling the system, hey, I want the names and IDs of all employees. Can you fetch that for me? Next, we'll move on to an insert statement. This command allows us to add new data to our database. Think of it like adding a new book to our library. The insert statement would be something like this. Insert into table_name, column 1, column 2, column 3, values, value 1, value 2, value 3. Here, we're telling the system what table we want to add data to, which columns this data should go into, and what the actual data is. For example, if we want to add a new employee to the employees table, our code would look like this. Insert into employees, employee name, employee ID values, John Doe, 1234. And that's it. We've written two basic SQL commands, but don't be fooled by their simplicity. These commands are the foundation for more complex operations. As you get more comfortable with SQL, you can start exploring more advanced commands and concepts. Remember, every great coder started with a single line of code. Today, you've written more than just one. You've taken the first steps in what can be a fascinating journey into the world of coding. And with that, we've come to the end of our coding demonstration. I hope you found it useful and enlightening. Remember, practice is key. Keep experimenting, keep learning, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we grow as coders and as individuals. There you have it, folks. That's how you write code in SQL Server Management Studio. Well, that was a fun journey into the world of SQL Server Management Studio, wasn't it? We've traveled through the intricacies of the system_health extended events session, a powerful tool every database administrator and developer should have in their arsenal. From its primary purpose of diagnosing and troubleshooting performance issues to its default availability, we've seen just how vital this tool is. We explored the broad range of events it captures, from deadlocks and error messages to long-running queries. We've also seen how the data is stored in a ring buffer target and how you can customize your session to capture specific events that cater to your monitoring needs. More importantly, we've seen how to query this data, transforming it into valuable insights that can help you understand SQL Server's behavior and address potential issues. Remember, practice is key. The more you use SQL Server Management Studio and the system_health extended events session, the more comfortable you will become and the more valuable the insights you can extract. So why not take a stab at writing some code on your own? Explore the system_health session, query the data, and see what you can discover. It's a journey of continuous learning, and every step you take brings you closer to mastering SQL Server. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tech insights. This is Teddy signing off. Happy coding!